What is up, everyone? Welcome to a semi-emergency edition of F1 Fantasy Pole Position. Just checking my recording is there, checking my audio is there. But yeah, 16 hours, less than 16 hours until the deadline. So I want to get this out. I'm literally on my lunch break at the post office. So don't say I didn't do anything for you. If you want to help me out, just give this video a little bit of a like. Hopefully the audio is not too bad. But this is where my thinking is at right now. Let's just get into it here. Piastri signs Bortoleto, Behrman, Doohan, McLaren, and Williams. Doohan is kind of like all over the place, can kind of go to whichever one of these drivers that I want. Might go to Ocon, Hulkenberg. Hadjar looked pretty good, gives me a little bit of budget balance here. But with the pricing algorithm stuff coming out, I do think that there is some budget building potential with Williams. They look pretty strong today. I'm going to go over all the times in my deadline video, so check that out. 2 hours before qualifying, I will be live on YouTube for the last 2 hours before our lineup block. But McLaren looks strong. Piastri P2 in FP2. McLaren looks fine to me. I still want a strong constructor in my lineup, but I don't really mind balancing out with Williams right now. This is kind of like a fence sitting lineup here. Double McLaren, double Williams. We think we've got the pricing algorithm figured out. I understand it now. I just haven't been able to put it into like a presentation format yet. So I'm going to probably cover that in the deadline live stream as well. Maybe another video late tonight. Not entirely sure. Brain is flying all over the place. It has been a very, very busy day in the F1 fantasy world. It's been fantastic. So this is kind of where I'm at right now. Piastri, McLaren, Sainz, Williams. And then Hadjar looked pretty rapid today. Behrman, huge shunt. Not huge, pretty big shunt in FP1. Bortoleto looked A-okay, not too worried about him at all. It also gives me 1.9 million in the bank, which I'm not sure how important that is going to be. Can't be going to be honest about that, but it feels slightly good to have a little bit of money in the bank. You can upgrade a lot of these options. Like I could go all the way up to Lance Stroll if I want to. I have no desire to do that. He is the least picked asset in the game, which is not bad. If you want to go differential, I guess, if you're buying into the rain. And I don't really love to play this way. Carlos Sainz and Ollie Behrman are the two most owned drivers in the game. Hadjar third as well. So won't lose too much out on the field along with the top two of the top three constructors. So if you don't really know where you're going to go, and with less than 16 hours to go, I'm still kind of on the fence. I can't lie. It's not a bad option to kind of cover off your bases. Maybe you won't make huge gains on the field in budget or in points, but this is where I'm at with kind of my safe lineup before FP2. But when I get off work in 3.5 hours, I'm going to sit down for a couple hours, sort this all out. I'll start posting stuff again on X, on TikTok. So follow me on there at F1 Fantasy UN. Sims should be out in the next couple of hours. I will tweet those out as well. So definitely don't miss out on any of that stuff. And if you want to get on the premium stuff for F1 Fantasy Tools, you can use code EUAN50, EUAN50 for 50% off your first month. You can also join my league. That should be right above my head here. And also rotoballer.com. That's where I'm putting out all of my written stuff this season. So you should definitely check that out. But yeah, this is where I'm at with Hadjar feels pretty good in there as well. I got enough in the bank. Maybe I can move up to Ocon if Behrman's car doesn't look like it's doing okay. But this is kind of where my thinking is at for right now, 2:04 Germany time, with less than 16 hours until the lineup lock. There's so much going through my head. But yeah, in 13 hours, I will be live on YouTube. So definitely check me out there. But yeah, hopefully this helps a little bit. Hopefully whoever wanted a little emergency team selection video, this will help you. This is where my thinking is at, kind of going into the final 12 hours before we have to get our deadline set. So once again, give the video a like, subscribe. As you can see, 1,700 people now. That's amazing. Thank you so much, everyone. But yeah, happy Friday. We'll see. Maybe one more video. I don't know. Maybe I'll just say it all for the deadline stream. But once again, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And I will talk to you next time.